Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today I'm recanning dill pickles. So a short while ago, one of the food initiatives that we go to every Friday put a post on their Facebook group and said there is a large catering sized container of dill pickles for free if anyone would like to take it. So I messaged them and said I'd like it, and travelled up there and picked this up. It's absolutely huge. Now I didn't know whether it's going to be full dills, pickled or sliced. So I've already opened it, and as you can see, it's full to the brim of sliced dill pickles. So I'm going to recan it but water bath it. So I've researched it and it only needs 15 minutes water bathing. So I've got hopefully enough jars, and by the time it's done I'll have enough pickles for everyone. So I hope all my friends and family really enjoy dill pickles. Well, I know we do, the four of us we do. So I'm hoping my friends do too. It's going to be a mess, but we'll get there. My hands are clean, all the equipment is clean.
20 kilo tub.
It's a 20 kilo tub of dill pickles. I remember years ago when we used to go to McDonald's quite regularly with the boys when they were younger. They'd both give me their gherkins off the burgers because they didn't like them. And as they've grown older, neither of them give me a gherkin off any of the buns we make now. They keep their own because they like them. So the taste buds have changed over the years. So I'll just do a few of these. Remember what you're doing, Marianne. Get a rhythm going. I've been trying to look for, I have a metal one of these red things I'm using. And it's slightly smaller on the neck. This one's making a terrible mess with the pickle juice going everywhere. But can I find the silver one anywhere? And we've looked, haven't we? Oh, see? Absolutely. Gonna have to put a towel on the floor. Trying to get as much in each jar because I know it's going to take absolutely tons of jars. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to work through these. I'll come back to you and tell you exactly how many I got. I'll do a couple of big jars for us for the fridge, and we'll fly through them. With salads, etc. in this good weather we're having. So, any recipes that I can use these besides salads, besides sandwiches, burgers, etc. Any recipes that anyone would use these pickled dills for, let me know in the comments. I'll have to keep picking it up and right, it's enough faff and Mary, just get through them. Okay, I'll come back and I'll show you how many I get out of it. Okay, so out of that giant tub, I got 34 jam jar sized, so basically pint jars. And I got One that we're not going to water bath, we're just going to call fridge pickles. And we're just going to have this super-sized one in the fridge for us to have for salads because the weather's gorgeous. I'm sure we'll fly through them in no time. So I've got 34 jars of the pickles. So all I'm going to do now is your standard when you're canning is just dip my kitchen roll in white vinegar, give the rims a wipe, and finger tight glass jars. I'm then going to place them in the water canner. This is my German water canner. Those that have been with me for a long time all know that I've had this water bath canner for approximately 5 years. And I water bath can lots of things in it, and this will take a maximum of up to 45 jars of this size in it, which is great. So all them jars will all go in one sitting. I'll have it on at 60 for 15 minutes. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. You don't need to see me go through the rest of the process. You've seen me do that lots of times. But thank you so much for joining me today. Anyone local to me, if you enjoy dill pickles, please give me a shout and take some of these. Share this abundance with me. Okay, thanks for joining. Please take care. Remember you're loved, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Just a footnote to the video, I realised after we'd finished recording, the video wasn't actually long enough. It didn't actually hit the 8 minutes, it was under. And I just wanted to explain the process I've just done in that video. So it's a process called recanning. People in the UK or some people who are not familiar with canning may not be aware that you can recan products. So whereas I got that gigantic tub of pickles, I was able to recan it and water bath it. I buy, you've probably seen me do it lots of times, catering tins of beans. And when I portion size that into the Kilner jars and I get 9 jars out of the tin of beans, that's recanning. And it's such a frugal way to preserve food. I got the pickles that I've canned today for free. Can't get any more frugal than that. But if I pay £2 for a can of beans and it would have been £1.50 in the shops, I've already saved £1.50. But if I think it's actually costing me £1.50 to £2 for 1 can of beans in the supermarket, and I'm getting 9 cans at £1.50, let me quickly try and do the maths. That's £4.50, £13.50, and I've only paid £2. So overall, my actual savings is £11.50 on that catering size tin. Yet I compare it to the supermarket price of buying the catering tin would be £3.50. But the end product to me, because I've recanned it, actually saves me £11.50 in the whole process. And then we have 9 jars of beans to use at our leisure, and they would sit on the pantry shelf for a long time, you know. These pickles will too. Well, the ones I haven't shared with friends and neighbours. But yeah, I've done it with lots of products over the years. I've bought big plastic jars of barbecue sauce. I'm trying to think of different products I've bought. Mustard, and recan that into smaller, what we call mint sauce size jars. So it's just portion size for us to use along the way. But recanning is an excellent way to save money and make sure you have plenty of stock on your pantry shelf. I just wanted to add that footnote. 1, I had to extend the video, but 2, I thought it's a good added piece of information if you weren't familiar with recanning. Okay, as I said, take care, remember you're loved, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.